car look like this, covered in grime? It's not just dirt. And as News 4's Brian Shaw reports, it could cause serious and costly damage to your car.
It's that time of year. It's cold, it's snowy, it's usually wet, and everything has that white tint to it from the salt. While it's important we use salt to make roads safer, it can do a number on your car, especially underneath where you can't see it.
As far as undercarriage wear is your brake lines and your fuel lines. Basically because they're lines and they're all together, and even though they have a band or a clip around them, they have a little bit of movement to it back and forth. And again, that's the really tight spots where once the salt starts to melt a little bit, it'll actually get its way in there, and then it just sits there and keeps that oxidation process going.
Then the lines start to peel away and you end up with a leak that can cost you anywhere between $100 to $1,000 to repair. This AAA location had 3 repairs just this past week. You don't have to worry about your muffler or catalytic converter with the newer cars because the stainless steel that is used is better than before. The heat shield screws can still rust out though, and you may hear a rattling if it falls in your exhaust. So the best idea is to take it to one of your do-it-yourself places. That way you know that you're getting underneath your car and you are washing those brake lines and your fuel lines, which are typically on the driver's side of the car. Days like today where the roads are wet are the worst because you hit a puddle and that salt splashes underneath your car. Once it's there, even on days that it's dry, that dried salt on your car is going to pull in moisture from the air and continue the oxidation process. You also want to clean off the edges and wheel wells of your cars. That's where the salt can sit, and you don't realize it until the rust starts to come out.
If you use a good sealant will last you a good 60 to 90 days, so you can pretty much get through the winter months if you put a good sealant on it before the snow starts to fall, and this way it's protected against the salt.